ever see one of those videos, or I hope you haven't seen a video, I have, but have you ever seen at least a picture of a monk, Buddhist monk, setting himself on fire? If you've seen those, it's happened at other places too, but almost undoubtedly where you saw that happening was actually in South Vietnam, when North Vietnam was against South Vietnam. Remember, North Vietnam sucked, but South Vietnam was a disaster too. The government was just totally corrupt. It was terrible. And these Buddhist monks, they dedicated themselves to killing themselves by fire. You ever burned yourself on the stove? You have any idea what it would feel like to burn alive? Let alone to do that to yourself on purpose? How religiously committed to something do you have to be to burn yourself alive on purpose? I tell you all the time that communism is a religion. And I really want you to understand, I'm not doing that for TV. When I say it to you on the radio, I'm not doing that just because it sounds good. That's how these people think. These people are devout to their religion as you are to theirs. And if you undersell them on that, if you don't think they are, we're never going to be able to defeat them. We have got to understand and accept what we are up against here. Did you see what happened over the weekend in Washington, D.C.? On the steps of the Supreme Court, a man torched himself alive. Why? Why would he do such a thing? In the name of what? Is it government corruption? No. This man lit himself on fire to, make sure I have this right, bring attention to climate change. That thing you probably don't even believe in, I certainly don't. He lit himself on fire, turned himself into a human torch to bring attention to climate change. Remember something. As committed as you are to getting gas prices lower, to bringing down the cost of food, to making your life more affordable, these people are that committed and more to making sure your life is amazingly expensive and you'll never be able to afford gas again. They'll light themselves on fire because of it. We have to understand and accept we are up against religious extremists. We are not up against Democrats. We are up against communists who will do anything to see final victory. And not only will they do anything to themselves, they'll do anything to you. You remember that Washington Post Taylor Lorenz story from last week, where she took an anonymous Twitter account, Libs of TikTok it's called. It's a good account, by the way. But an anonymous Twitter account. And remember, Libs of TikTok, they don't provide commentary, really. They just take these videos that are on TikTok of these crazy teachers, and these teachers publicize these videos, and Libs of TikTok will take these videos and put them on Twitter. That's it. Hey, here's what the teachers are saying. And the Washington Post and Taylor Lorenz were so outraged that Libs of TikTok was exposing these teachers, they actually doxed the person behind the account, publicly revealed their information. And when you and me, I did a show on it last week when we looked at this and we were horrified, right? We looked around and we thought, what kind of monster? You expose this person to death threats? Oh, and they did more than that. Other people who share that person's name are getting death threats. So we're all terrified. I'm horrified by it. What kind of a monster does these things? Well, here's how sorry Taylor Lorenz is about doing it.
I think it's rare to see an account gain so much prominence so quickly and be shaping these narratives in such an effective way, especially against trans people. My story was kind of long, but I really wanted to make the case, why this account mattered. And I think it's incredibly important, as someone that covers the influencer industry, to know who is exerting influence in this way. For all we knew, this could have been a foreign actor, right? Or someone we just didn't know.
Oh, she explained herself very well at the beginning of that clip. Why would you dig into an anonymous account? Person wants to remain anonymous, and an anonymous account that's simply publicizing videos that were already public. Why would you write an article for one of the biggest newspapers in the country and expose this person's private information? Why would you do that? Oh, well, look, this account had a lot of influence. Oh, okay, but that's not a reason. That's not a reason for you. In the mind of that person, it is. No. This account was against my religion. This account was a heretic. What have religions done historically to heretics who speak out against their religions? What's been done to heretics? Well, it was very similar to what the guy did to himself on the Supreme Court steps.
Don't miss Jesse Kelly Breaks History, The Forgotten Genocide, the first episode of a new series available now exclusively for First TV supporters. Visit the First TV app or thefirsttv.com to subscribe and start watching today.